Oh, hey, welcome to an episode of InRange. We're coming to you today with what is probably the most budget red dot sighted pistol on the market. This is the PX9 Duty by Tisas. They're a Turkish company and they're being imported by SDS Imports. Now you were saying that these things MSRP is 500 bucks?
Yeah, 500 bucks MSRP.
But we just looked and market on this is like $280.
Yeah, 280 to 300 depending on where you're shopping.
For the pistol.
For the pistol.
And then if you want to throw a red dot on it, and it comes cut for a red dot?
Yeah, it comes RMR ready with a plate, so you can run it with irons, but take the plate off and ready to mount an RMR pattern sight.
So you pick up a Holosun for under 300 bucks, throw that on there, and at $280 for the gun plus tax, let's just say 300 bucks for the gun. Let's say $300 for the red dot, and that's a little on the high end. For $600 or less, you have a red dot sighted 9mm standard capacity pistol.
Yep.
Now you've shot this a bunch.
Yeah, I put about 600 to 700 rounds through it so far. Had a number of the local two-gun matches and zeroing it and testing it, and honestly had zero malfunctions with it so far.
Zero?
Zero.
Out of 600 rounds?
Yep.
For a sub $300 gun. Let's see here. Trigger is actually really nice.
The trigger is surprisingly good. I would rate it as better than a factory Glock trigger out of the box. Obviously you can make Glock triggers nicer, but for a out of the box pistol, that is a very nice trigger for what it is.
Yeah, so unmodified. This is stock, right? That's really clean.
It feels like about a 4-pound pull to me.
I would agree with that. So how have you done with it accuracy wise? Has it been fine?
It's been fine. I did have the zero on the Holosun shift on me a bit at the two-gun match yesterday, but that isn't the fault of the gun itself. So
now this has all the things you'd want from a modern 9mm Wonder 9, right? You can actually, it comes with adjustable grip.
Yeah, there's a number of different grip panels, the sides and the rear, and I believe actually the front can be changed out too. And it has a magwell you can bolt onto it. They advertise as having like 27 different grip combinations. Those are actually the smallest grip panels on it. I actually liked it even though I don't have small hands because of the grip angle. Yep. It felt better to me. Yeah,
now to be honest, the polymer work on this looks a little bit on the cheap side. Like there's like seam lines and stuff, but when you hold it, you don't feel any of that.
No.
It feels absolutely fine. And it seems to service just fine as well. So for under 300 bucks. So what are we gonna do? Oh, this also uses what? P226 mags, right?
Yes, it is P226 magazine compatible. It does come with a 18 rounder and a 20 rounder, +2 extension on it. You can of course get extra magazines from them, but they do advertise as being 226 magazine compatible, so you can find other higher capacity mags for the 226. Those should work.
So if Turkey went out of business, you could still get mags.
Correct.
Yep. And a rail. So if you want to put, a light or an optic or a bayonet on it, you could do that as well.
Right. I was actually running it with a TLR7 on it, and it fit very well right up against the trigger guard.
So this is really amazing. They're bringing in something under 300 bucks. You can see behind us, we've got two targets. We've got a static steel target and we've got a spinner target. We're what, like 25 yards right now?
Yep.
Should we turn around, shoot some 25-yard stuff, and then move up to the spinner?
Let's do it.
Cool.
And one thing we can point out is that the magazine catch on this is reversible. So I have it set up for lefty right now, so I can do my left thumb to do it. But if you're righty, it comes installed on the correct side for you. The thing I have a hard time with is all my Glocks have a shelf cut into them now for my thumbs, so when I just have this texture here, it's like locking my thumb in on it to get the right grip.
I don't know what else you can ask for. This gun's completely good to go. Trigger's nice. Obviously with a red dot, it's easy to acquire on targets like this. Spinning the spinner is no problem whatsoever. For a red dot sighted pistol under 600 bucks, I gotta say these Tisas guys are pulling it off.
Taking the pistol down, remove the magazine, check to make sure the chamber is clear. lock the slide open using the slide stop, rotate the takedown lever forward. Now, even though it has that takedown lever, you still have to dry fire it to remove the slide from the frame. Pop out the recoil spring. It is a nice double recoil spring system. Barrel out of the slide, put it back together, barrel back in the slide, recoil spring back in, back on the frame, and if you can just hold it back and rotate the takedown lever.
Another, what, couple hundred rounds through this today?
Yep.
And we had 0 malfunctions.
It just works.
Things just works. I mean, this is where handguns are at this point. A $300 9mm from Turkey is perfectly serviceable. Yeah. Now, we don't know how long it'll go forever, but you're getting it up to 1,000 rounds at this point with 0 malfunctions.
Yep.
And so for $300, which is like the current market price for this, would you buy this?
It's hard to argue with. Like if you have someone with limited budget, you want to have an extra gun stashed somewhere. It has a lot of features and value for $300.
Well, I mean, for a Glock, which is going to not come with a cut, you're going to pay more for that right out of the box. And this is a better trigger, already cut for a red dot for under $300.
Yeah, it is definitely a contender if you wanted to be in like a budget carry optics division somewhere.
And as you can see, it has no problem with doing hits or doing the accuracy or anything we'd want to do with it.
Right.
And you use this in competition.
Yep.
So with that said, I have to say they did send this to us, right?
Yeah, SDS Imports did send this to us, but I want to keep in mind we had a less than favorable review of their Civet 12 shotgun a few years ago, and nonetheless they sent this to us to try out. So kudos to them for being willing to put it through our crucible.
So they saw a bad review on our channel, and they're like, "Hey, let's send them a product."
Yeah.
And they did, and then this one gets a really sterling review,
Yep.
sterling review, I should say. Thing's awesome. I like shooting it. I like the trigger, and I would absolutely recommend this. If you are looking for a budget red dot capable 9mm that uses a standard magazine like the P226, I don't know why you wouldn't go with this. Cool. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, consider supporting us on Patreon. While the gun wasn't paid for by Patreon, optics, ammunition, that kind of stuff is. So if you like this, find us at patreon.com/InRangeTV, or you can also use Utreon if you don't like Patreon. That's an alternative. And if you can't do any of the above, just subscribe to the channel and share with your friends, because the algorithm does not favor a proactively demonetized channel. Thanks for watching.